Have you ever felt that your kindness is being taken for granted? Do people only stick around as long as they're benefiting from your generosity? As a chosen one, your compassionate nature is a gift, but being overly nice can turn into a spiritual battleground. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden spiritual dynamics behind excessive niceness, revealing how it can create vulnerabilities and attract negative energies. We'll explore why it's crucial to protect your kindness with wisdom and discernment. Get ready to transform your niceness into a source of strength and resilience. Let's dive into this powerful journey together. The spiritual vulnerability of over-niceness. Being overly nice can create spiritual vulnerabilities, leaving chosen ones exposed to negative influences. Constant kindness can weaken spiritual boundaries, making it easier for negative forces to take advantage. Spiritual boundaries are like invisible shields that protect our inner selves. These shields keep harmful energies and people away. But when you are always nice, these shields can become thin and weak. Imagine a castle with strong walls. If those walls have too many gates that are always open, enemies can easily enter. Similarly, being overly nice keeps your spiritual gates open, allowing harmful influences to slip through. Religious teachings often caution against excessive kindness without wisdom. For example, the Bible says to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. This means being kind and gentle, but also smart and careful. Without this balance, kindness can turn into a weakness. Chosen ones need to be aware that not everyone has good intentions. Some people and forces can use kindness as a way to enter and disrupt a chosen one's life. Negative forces can exploit the vulnerabilities created by excessive niceness. These forces can be seen in people who take advantage of your kindness. They pretend to be friends, but only stick around as long as they benefit. Once they get what they want, their true nature is revealed, often leaving you feeling used and betrayed. This can lead to emotional and spiritual harm, making you doubt yourself and your path. Infiltration by malevolent entities can also happen on a more spiritual level. These entities thrive on weakness and can attach themselves to chosen ones who are overly nice. They drain energy, causing fatigue, anxiety, and a sense of being overwhelmed. It's like having a parasite that feeds off your light and goodness, leaving you feeling empty and depleted. To protect against these dangers, chosen ones must learn to balance kindness with discernment. This means being kind, but also setting strong boundaries. Say no when necessary, and don't feel guilty about it. Protect your spiritual self by being mindful of who you allow into your life. Trust your instincts and be cautious of those who seem to take more than they give. The flip, from benefactor to spiritual leech. When chosen ones are overly nice, people who benefit from their kindness can turn into spiritual leeches. These individuals start by accepting your help and warmth, but soon begin to drain your energy and resources. They are like energy vampires, feeding off your generosity until there's nothing left for you. A well-known example from religious teachings is Judas Iscariot. Despite Jesus' kindness and guidance, Judas betrayed him for his gain. This story shows how even those close to you can flip once they stop benefiting from your niceness. It's a reminder that not everyone values your kindness as you do. Being drained by these individuals takes a heavy toll, both psychologically and spiritually. You might start feeling exhausted, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. This exhaustion can lead to disillusionment, making you question your worth and your path. You might wonder why your kindness is met with betrayal and hurt rather than gratitude and respect. Spiritually, these energy vampires can cause significant harm. They disrupt your peace and drain your spiritual strength, making it hard to stay focused and connected to your purpose. You might find it difficult to pray, meditate, or simply feel at peace because your energy is being siphoned away. Recognizing these spiritual leeches is crucial. Pay attention to people who always take but rarely give back, those who disappear when you need help, or those who make you feel guilty for setting boundaries. These are signs of an energy vampire. Distancing yourself from such people is necessary to maintain your spiritual health and integrity. It might feel harsh to pull back from being overly nice, but it is a form of self-preservation. You can still be kind without allowing others to exploit you. Set clear boundaries and stick to them. Learn to say no without feeling guilty and prioritize your well-being. By doing so, you protect your energy and ensure that your kindness remains a source of strength, not a weakness. This way, you can continue to shine brightly without being dimmed by those who seek to take advantage of your light. The deceptive mask of kindness. Excessive niceness can sometimes mask true intentions, attracting deceptive individuals who seek to exploit kindness for their gain. These people see the niceness of chosen ones as an opportunity to manipulate and take advantage. They may present themselves as friends or allies, but their true goal is to benefit from your generosity. For example, imagine a co-worker who constantly praises you and asks for help with their tasks, but never reciprocates. Their flattering demeanor might hide their intention to use your goodwill for their benefit, leaving you feeling drained and used. The concept of spiritual discernment is essential for chosen ones to see beyond the surface. Discernment is like a spiritual radar that helps you detect hidden motives and protect yourself from harm. Developing this skill involves paying attention to your intuition and being aware of subtle signs that something is not right. If you feel uneasy around someone, it's essential to trust that feeling and investigate further. For instance, if a new acquaintance is overly eager to get close to you but seems insincere, trust your gut instinct and take a step back. Religious parables offer valuable lessons in this area. Take the tale of the Good Samaritan. While it's a story about kindness and helping others, it also shows how good deeds can be taken advantage of by deceitful individuals. Imagine if the injured man on the road had been a trap set by robbers. The story would take a darker turn, highlighting the need for caution even in acts of kindness. This parable teaches that while it's good to help, one must be aware of the potential for deceit. Balancing kindness with wisdom is crucial. Acts of generosity should be guided by spiritual insight rather than blind niceness. For example, helping someone who is in genuine need is different from enabling someone who repeatedly takes advantage of your kindness. It's about knowing when to help and when to set boundaries. Consider a friend who always borrows money but never repays. It's wise to set limits and ensure your kindness doesn't lead to your detriment. To develop discernment, pay attention to people's actions more than their words. Trust your instincts if something feels off. Ask yourself if the person reciprocates your kindness or only takes it without giving back. Be mindful of patterns in behavior that suggest manipulation. For instance, if someone frequently asks for favors but is never there when you need help, this could be a red flag. By balancing kindness with wisdom, chosen ones can protect themselves from being exploited. This doesn't mean becoming unkind or suspicious of everyone, but rather being smart and spiritually aware in your interactions. Your kindness should be a source of strength, not a vulnerability. By being discerning, you ensure that your generosity benefits both you and those truly in need while keeping deceptive individuals at bay. Energy imbalance, the cost of over-niceness. Giving too much without receiving in return can cause an energetic imbalance, leading to spiritual depletion. When chosen ones are overly nice, they pour out their energy constantly without allowing themselves to be refilled. This creates a gap where energy is lost and the balance is disturbed. This imbalance affects both spiritual and physical health. Spiritually, you may feel disconnected, as if your inner light is dimming. The constant giving without replenishment can lead to feelings of emptiness and loss of purpose. Physically, this imbalance can manifest as fatigue, anxiety, and even illness. When you give too much, your body and mind suffer, showing signs of stress and exhaustion. Religious teachings emphasize the importance of maintaining spiritual equilibrium. The principle of sowing and reaping, for instance, teaches that what you give out should come back to you. If you are always sowing kindness but never reaping it, you end up depleted. This principle reminds chosen ones to seek balance in their acts of kindness. Recognizing the signs of energetic depletion is crucial. You might feel unusually tired, even after rest. There could be a sense of anxiety that lingers without a clear cause. Illnesses might become more frequent, indicating that your body is struggling to keep up. Emotionally, you may feel overwhelmed or disconnected from your spiritual path. To counteract this, self-care and restoration are essential. Take time to recharge your energy. This could be through prayer, meditation, or spending time in nature. Engage in activities that bring you joy and peace. Remember, it's important to give to yourself as well. Setting boundaries is also a form of self-care. Learn to say no when necessary and protect your energy from being constantly drained. By maintaining this balance, you ensure that your kindness does not lead to your detriment. You can continue to help others while keeping your spiritual and physical health intact. This way, your niceness becomes a source of strength rather than a cause of depletion. Spiritual armor, protecting your kindness. Spiritual armor is a concept that helps chosen ones protect their kindness from being exploited. Just like physical armor shields a warrior, spiritual armor guards your heart and soul. It allows you to be kind and generous without becoming vulnerable to those who might take advantage of you. Religious practices can help build this spiritual resilience. Prayer is a powerful tool that connects you with divine strength and guidance. When you pray, you invite spiritual protection and wisdom into your life. Meditation is another practice that centers your mind and spirit, helping you stay grounded and aware. It allows you to reflect on your actions and intentions, ensuring they are in line with your spiritual goals. The use of sacred symbols can also provide protection. Many traditions use symbols like the cross, the hamsa, or crystals to guard against negative energies. These symbols serve as reminders of your spiritual power and help keep your energy field strong and protected. Setting boundaries is crucial in safeguarding your kindness. This means learning to say no when necessary and not feeling guilty about it. Boundaries help you manage your energy and ensure that you are not drained by others. They are a form of self-respect and self-care, allowing you to maintain your spiritual integrity. Spiritual tools like visualization and affirmations can also help. Visualize yourself surrounded by a protective light or shield that only allows positive energy to enter. Use affirmations to reinforce your strength and protection, such as, "I am protected by divine light," or "My kindness is a gift that I guard with wisdom." Guarded kindness is transformative. When you perform acts of generosity with spiritual awareness and protection, you ensure that your kindness is not taken for granted. You become a source of strength and light for others without depleting your energy. This balanced approach allows you to continue being compassionate and caring while maintaining your spiritual health. By putting on your spiritual armor, you protect your kindness from being exploited, ensuring that it remains a powerful and positive force in your life. This way, you can help others while keeping your spirit strong and resilient. The esoteric energies of reciprocity. In the universe, there are mystical laws that govern balance and reciprocity. These laws ensure that giving and receiving are energetically intertwined. When chosen ones give too much without receiving, they disturb this balance, leading to spiritual and emotional depletion. Imagine you're constantly advising a friend who never listens or supports you in return. This one-sided dynamic drains your energy and disrupts the natural balance. Spiritual contracts and soul agreements play a significant role in these exchanges. These unseen agreements dictate the flow of kindness and ensure it is reciprocated. Overgiving can violate these spiritual contracts, causing an imbalance that affects your well-being. Picture a scenario where you always lend money to a relative who never repays you. This imbalance leads to feelings of resentment and fatigue, as the spiritual contract of fair exchange is broken. Religious teachings often emphasize the importance of balance and fair exchange. For example, the Bible speaks about sowing and reaping, highlighting that what you give should come back to you. This principle teaches that giving should be met by receiving, ensuring that energy flows smoothly and maintains harmony. Consider the story of the Good Samaritan, who helped a stranger in need, but didn't continue to overextend himself to those who might take advantage. Energetic cords and attachments form through acts of kindness. These cords can become burdensome if not balanced by reciprocal energy. Imagine a tether that connects you to someone you have helped, like a colleague you always cover for at work. If they never return the favor, this tether becomes heavy, draining your energy. It's essential to recognize when these attachments are imbalanced and need to be addressed. To maintain healthy reciprocity, spiritual practices can help. Techniques like energy clearing, prayer, and setting intentions for balanced exchanges are beneficial. For instance, you can use prayer to ask for protection and balance in your interactions. Setting clear intentions ensures that your kindness is not taken for granted. Learning to receive graciously is also crucial. Receiving is as important as giving in maintaining energetic and spiritual health. It completes the cycle of reciprocity and keeps the flow of energy balanced. Signs of imbalance include physical fatigue, emotional exhaustion, and spiritual disconnection. Recognizing these symptoms can help you recalibrate and restore balance. Transforming niceness into empowered reciprocity means ensuring your kindness is met with balanced exchanges. This approach protects your spiritual integrity and keeps your energy vibrant. By understanding and practicing the laws of reciprocity, chosen ones can maintain their strength and continue to help others without depleting themselves. The ultimate revelation: kindness as divine strategy. When properly balanced, kindness can be a divine strategy for chosen ones. It can be a powerful tool for spiritual growth and protection, but it requires discernment and spiritual awareness. Kindness, when used wisely, can open doors and create positive connections. It can help chosen ones grow spiritually by fostering compassion, understanding, and empathy. However, it's essential to balance kindness with discernment. This means knowing when to help and when to step back, ensuring that your acts of kindness do not become a source of exploitation. Being spiritually aware of your kindness means paying attention to your intuition and the guidance you receive from your spiritual practices. It involves recognizing when your kindness is being taken advantage of and when it is genuinely appreciated. For example, if you feel drained or taken for granted after helping someone, it might be a sign that your kindness is not being reciprocated. In such cases, it's crucial to set boundaries and protect your energy. Balanced kindness leads to spiritual empowerment and fulfillment. When chosen ones are discerning in their kindness, they can protect themselves from being used and maintain their spiritual strength. This balanced approach allows them to continue helping others without compromising their well-being. It transforms kindness into a protective force that shields them from negative influences. An example of this is the story of Jesus and the woman at the well. Jesus showed kindness by offering her living water, but he also discerned her needs and intentions. His kindness was not just an open offer, but a strategic act of compassion that led to her spiritual awakening. This story illustrates how kindness, when balanced with wisdom, can lead to profound spiritual transformation. By viewing kindness as a divine strategy, chosen ones can navigate their spiritual journey with strength and wisdom. They can ensure that their generosity is a source of light and protection, leading to a fulfilling and empowered life. This approach not only helps others, but also preserves the chosen one's spiritual integrity and vitality. We've explored the hidden spiritual dynamics behind being overly nice, showing how it can create vulnerabilities and attract negative influences. Chosen ones must protect their kindness by being spiritually discerning and assertive. True kindness, when balanced with wisdom, becomes a powerful divine strategy in their spiritual journey. By understanding these insights, chosen ones can transform their niceness into a source of strength and spiritual resilience. Remember, balanced kindness not only helps others, but also preserves your spiritual integrity and vitality, leading to a more empowered and fulfilling life. If you found this video helpful, join our community on Discord to connect with other chosen ones and continue your spiritual journey together. The link is in the description below. Have you ever wondered what the mysterious ringing in your ears really means? Ears ringing is a phenomenon many people experience, often thought to be due to medical reasons. But what if I told you that this mysterious ringing is a direct signal from the divine? In this video, we'll explore how ears ringing is a sign of divine communication. We'll uncover the hidden messages this phenomenon holds and how it connects to your spiritual journey as a chosen one. By understanding this secret language of the divine, you can gain deeper insights and align more closely with your true purpose. The divine resonance theory. The universe is a vast living entity, and it vibrates at different frequencies, much like a cosmic symphony. Imagine these vibrations as the notes of a grand orchestra, each one playing its part in the harmony of existence. When your ears start ringing, it could be a sign that you are tuning into these frequencies, much like a tuning fork resonating with a specific pitch. This phenomenon can be particularly significant for chosen ones. Chosen ones are individuals who feel they have a special purpose or calling in life, often of a spiritual or divine nature. Because of this unique role, they are more sensitive to the subtle energies and vibrations of the universe. Ears ringing might be their way of receiving messages from these higher frequencies, signaling that they are in sync with the cosmic flow. This sensitivity is not random. It is a part of their spiritual calling, an ability to perceive what others might overlook. In religious and spiritual traditions, the idea of divine sounds is not new. The Bible, for example, speaks of the music of the spheres and the heavenly host, referring to sounds and songs that are beyond human hearing but are ever present in the divine realms. These references suggest that the divine communicates through sound and vibration. Therefore, when your ears ring, it might be a modern manifestation of these ancient divine sounds. Consider the story of Moses and the burning bush. Moses heard the voice of God through a phenomenon that others might have dismissed. Similarly, ears ringing could be a way for the divine to capture your attention, urging you to listen more closely to the spiritual messages meant for you. This isn't just a random occurrence, but a purposeful signal that you are in alignment with the divine will. Moreover, the concept of cosmic tuning forks aligns with many spiritual teachings. Just as a tuning fork vibrates in response to a particular frequency, your spirit resonates with the higher vibrations of the universe. This resonance can manifest as ears ringing, reminding you of your connection to the divine. It is a call to pay attention, to tune into your spiritual path with greater awareness and intention. The secret language of the divine. Imagine ears ringing as a secret language from the divine, a special way that only chosen ones can understand. When your ears ring, it's like receiving a coded message from a higher power. This is a form of divine communication, where each sound or frequency holds a specific meaning. For chosen ones, interpreting these sounds can provide guidance, warnings, or insights into their spiritual journey. Different frequencies of ringing might represent different types of messages. For instance, a high-pitched ringing could be a sign of spiritual awakening or a call to pay attention to a particular aspect of your life. It might signal that you are entering a new phase of spiritual growth or that a divine presence is near. On the other hand, a low-pitched ringing might indicate a need for grounding or a reminder to stay connected to the physical world. This could be a gentle nudge to balance your spiritual practices with everyday life. In religious texts, there are many references to divine messages being conveyed through sound and vibration. For example, the Bible mentions the voice of God coming as a whisper, a thunder, or a gentle breeze. These descriptions highlight how divine communication can take various forms, including subtle sounds that might be easy to miss if you're not paying attention. Ears ringing can be seen as one of these subtle forms, a way for the divine to speak directly to you. Consider the story of Samuel in the Bible. As a young boy, Samuel heard a voice calling his name in the middle of the night. At first, he thought it was the priest Eli calling him, but it turned out to be the voice of God. This story shows how divine messages can be received in unexpected ways, often requiring the listener to be attentive and open to the experience. Similarly, ears ringing might be a sign that the divine is trying to communicate with you, encouraging you to listen closely and interpret the message. In another biblical example, the walls of Jericho fell after the Israelites marched around the city and blew their trumpets. This story emphasizes the power of sound in enacting divine will. It suggests that certain sounds or vibrations, such as ears ringing, can hold significant spiritual power and meaning. For chosen ones, understanding this secret language can be a key part of their spiritual journey, helping them to navigate their path with greater awareness and insight. Interpreting the hidden messages. When your ears start ringing, it's important to understand what the message might be. Here is a simple method to interpret these hidden messages. First, pay attention to the timing and situation when your ears start ringing. Are you thinking about something specific? Are you in a particular place? This context can give you clues about the message. For example, if your ears ring while you are praying or meditating, it might be a sign that you are receiving guidance or an answer to your prayers. Next, focus on the feeling you get when your ears ring. Does it make you feel calm or uneasy? If the ringing brings a sense of peace, it could be an affirmation that you are on the right path. If it makes you feel anxious, it might be a warning to be careful about something in your life. Trust your instincts and feelings, as they are often the first indicators of the message's nature. It's also helpful to note the pitch and frequency of the ringing. High-pitched ringing might signal positive messages or divine guidance. It can mean that higher spiritual beings are trying to communicate with you. Low-pitched ringing, on the other hand, might indicate that you need to pay attention to something more grounded, like your health or a practical issue in your life. Each pitch can carry a different type of message, so tuning into these nuances is crucial. To discern whether the message is a warning, guidance, or an affirmation, reflect on your recent thoughts and actions. If you have been contemplating a big decision and your ears start ringing, it could be guidance to move forward or reconsider. If you receive ringing in moments of doubt, it might be an affirmation to trust yourself. If the ringing comes out of nowhere and feels urgent, it could be a warning to be vigilant. This concept ties into the idea of prophecy and divine revelation found in many religious traditions. Prophets often received messages through signs and symbols. Similarly, ears ringing can be seen as a modern form of divine revelation. This makes spiritual discernment very important. To develop this discernment, spend time in prayer, meditation, and reflection. This will help you become more attuned to these subtle messages and understand their meaning more clearly. By paying attention to the timing, feeling, pitch, and your recent thoughts, you can start to interpret the hidden messages behind your ears ringing. This unique method can help you navigate your spiritual journey with more clarity and confidence. Ears ringing as spiritual training. Ears ringing can be seen as part of spiritual training for chosen ones, helping prepare them for their divine mission. This phenomenon is not just a random event, but a way to enhance your spiritual abilities and awareness. It can be thought of as a tool that the divine uses to fine-tune your spiritual senses. When your ears ring, it might be a sign that you are being prepared for something greater. This could be a call to pay more attention to your spiritual path and the guidance you are receiving. By noticing and interpreting these signals, you become more attuned to the subtle energies around you, sharpening your ability to perceive and understand divine messages. Spiritual training often involves going through trials and challenges. In many religious stories, Prophets and chosen individuals face difficult tests to prove their faith and readiness for their mission. Ears ringing can be seen as part of these spiritual trials. It is a test of your awareness and your ability to discern the meaning behind the sounds. For example, in the Bible, Job faced many trials to test his faith and patience. Similarly, the ringing in your ears might be a way to test and strengthen your spiritual resolve. It pushes you to seek deeper understanding and to remain faithful even when the messages are not immediately clear. This process of testing and refinement is essential for chosen ones. Just as gold is refined by fire, your spiritual abilities are honed through these trials. Ears ringing is like a spiritual exercise, making you more aware and responsive to divine communication. Over time, as you learn to interpret these signals, your spiritual awareness grows stronger. Consider the story of Jesus in the wilderness, where he faced temptations and trials. These experiences were meant to prepare him for his greater mission. Similarly, your ears ringing might be preparing you for the challenges and responsibilities of your divine mission. It is a way to ensure you are ready and capable of fulfilling your spiritual purpose. Historical and mystical perspectives. Throughout history, many cultures and traditions have had unique beliefs about ears ringing. These beliefs often connected the phenomenon to spiritual or mystical experiences. In ancient times, people saw ears ringing as a sign from the divine or a message from the spiritual world. In ancient Greece, people believed that ringing in the ears was a sign that someone was talking about you. However, in more mystical traditions, this sound was thought to be a message from the gods. The Greeks had many gods and believed that these gods communicated with humans in subtle ways, including through sounds like ears ringing. In Hinduism, ears ringing is sometimes considered a sign of spiritual awakening. It is thought that when someone begins to hear these sounds, it indicates that they are becoming more attuned to the divine energies around them. This can be seen as a form of spiritual initiation, where the person is being prepared for a deeper connection with the divine. In ancient Chinese medicine, ear ringing or tinnitus was often linked to imbalances in the body's energy or qi. Practitioners believed that by correcting these imbalances through acupuncture and herbal remedies, the ringing could be alleviated, restoring harmony between the physical and spiritual self. Mystical traditions like Kabbalah also have interesting interpretations of ears ringing. Kabbalists believe that this phenomenon can be a sign of receiving divine wisdom. The ringing is thought to be the vibration of higher spiritual realms making contact with our earthly realm. It is seen as a favorable sign that one is in tune with these higher energies and on the path to greater spiritual understanding. In Native American cultures, ears ringing was sometimes considered a sign of spiritual communication from ancestors or spirits. It was believed that these sounds could be messages guiding one's actions or warning of upcoming events. Listening to and interpreting these messages was an important part of their spiritual practices. In some African traditions, ears ringing was seen as a sign of ancestral presence. The ancestors were believed to communicate with the living through various signs and symbols, including sounds like ringing in the ears. This was seen as a blessing and a reminder of the ongoing connection between the living and the spiritual world. These historical and mystical perspectives highlight that ears ringing have long been associated with spiritual and divine messages. For chosen ones, understanding these ancient beliefs can provide deeper insight into the potential significance of this phenomenon in their spiritual journey. Practical steps for engaging with the phenomenon. When your ears start ringing, there are several practices you can use to engage with and understand this phenomenon. These methods can help you connect with the spiritual messages you might be receiving. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to tune into the meaning behind ears ringing. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and close your eyes. Focus on your breathing and let your mind become still. As you meditate, pay attention to the ringing in your ears. Try to sense any messages or feelings that come to you. This can help you become more aware of the subtle energies and messages from the divine. Prayer is another powerful practice. When your ears ring, take a moment to pray. Ask for guidance and clarity about the message you are receiving. You can also pray for protection and wisdom to understand the spiritual signs. Prayer helps you open a direct line of communication with the divine and can provide insights into the meaning of the ringing. Visualization can also be helpful. Imagine a light surrounding you, protecting and guiding you. See this light as a connection to higher spiritual realms. As your ears ring, visualize the sound as a wave of energy or light entering your mind and heart. This practice can enhance your ability to receive and interpret divine messages. Keeping a journal can be beneficial as well. Write down when and where your ears ring and any thoughts or feelings you have at the time. Over time, you may start to notice patterns or recurring themes. This can help you understand the context and significance of the ringing. Another important aspect is maintaining spiritual purity and alignment. This means living in a way that is true to your spiritual beliefs and values. Avoid negative influences and keep your thoughts and actions pure. Engage in regular spiritual practices like reading sacred texts, attending spiritual gatherings, and helping others. When you are spiritually aligned, the messages you receive through ear ringing will be clearer and more accurate. Connecting with nature can also enhance your understanding. Spend time outdoors, listen to the natural sounds, and feel the earth beneath your feet. Nature has its spiritual energy that can help ground you and open your senses to divine messages. The role of ears ringing in spiritual evolution. Ears ringing can play a significant role in the spiritual evolution of chosen ones. This phenomenon is not just a random occurrence, but can be a sign of your spiritual growth and readiness for a new phase in your divine mission. As you progress on your spiritual journey, you may experience ears ringing as a signal that you are reaching a higher level of spiritual awareness. This can mean that you are becoming more in tune with the energies and messages from the divine. It is a way for the universe to communicate that you are evolving and moving closer to your spiritual goals. In many religious and spiritual traditions, there are themes of ascension and enlightenment. Ascension is the process of rising to a higher spiritual plane, while enlightenment is the state of gaining deep spiritual insight and wisdom. Ears ringing can be connected to these themes, indicating that you are on the path to greater spiritual understanding. When your ears ring, it might be a sign that you are ready for a transformation. This transformation could involve letting go of old beliefs and habits that no longer serve you, and embracing new, higher ways of thinking and being. It is a sign that you are being prepared for a more significant role in your spiritual mission. The phenomenon of ears ringing can also be a call to pay more attention to your inner self and spiritual practices. It might be a reminder to meditate, pray, or reflect on your spiritual path. By doing so, you can align yourself more closely with your divine purpose and receive clearer guidance. In some religious stories, prophets and holy people experience signs and signals when they are about to enter a new phase of their mission. For example, in the Bible, Moses saw the burning bush before receiving his mission from God. Similarly, ears ringing can be seen as a modern-day sign that you are being called to a higher level of spiritual work. This ringing can also be a way for you to tune into the hidden dimensions of reality. As you develop spiritually, you become more sensitive to the subtle energies and messages around you. Ears ringing can indicate that you are opening up to these hidden dimensions and gaining access to deeper spiritual knowledge. Ears ringing is more than a mere sound. It's a portal to hidden dimensions and a secret language of the divine. This phenomenon signals a deeper connection to the universe's vibrations, guiding chosen ones on their spiritual journey. Embrace these experiences as opportunities for greater spiritual understanding. We invite you to share your interpretations and insights in the comments below. Also, join our Discord community to connect with fellow chosen ones and deepen your spiritual journey together. Your experiences might enlighten others, and build a supportive community of shared growth. Have you ever felt an unexplained chill or heard faint whispers when you're alone? You might be a target of witchcraft without even realizing it. Witchcraft, as dangerous as it is, could prove a disaster for the chosen ones if it's lifted unbinded. In this video, we will explore 9 hidden signs that witchcraft has been done on you. Understanding these signs is crucial for protecting yourself from negative energies and maintaining your spiritual strength. By the end of this video, you'll know how to identify these subtle yet powerful indicators and take steps to safeguard your well-being. Sign number 1. Unexplainable foul odors. Unexplainable foul odors can be a disturbing sign of witchcraft. Imagine suddenly smelling sulfur, rotting flesh, or decaying matter in your home with no clear source. These smells are not just unpleasant, they can indicate something much more sinister at work. In many cultures and religious traditions, such odors are linked to negative entities or curses. The smell of sulfur, for example, is often associated with demonic presence or dark magic. It is believed that these foul odors are the way these entities make their presence known, trying to disrupt and scare those they target. The sudden emergence of these smells can be shocking. You might be in a familiar place like your home, where you usually feel safe, and then out of nowhere, you are overwhelmed by these odors. This experience can be unsettling, leaving you feeling vulnerable and confused. It is essential to recognize these smells as potential signs of witchcraft, rather than dismissing them as mere coincidences or odd occurrences. Different cultures have their own interpretations of these smells. In some traditions, the smell of rotting flesh is believed to be a clear sign of a curse placed upon a person or a household. This curse might be aimed at causing sickness, bad luck, or even breaking relationships. The presence of such a smell can be a warning that you are under spiritual attack and need to take action. Similarly, the smell of decaying matter is often seen as a manifestation of dark magic. This kind of magic is used to harm others, and its effects can be far-reaching, affecting your health, happiness, and overall well-being. When you encounter such odors, it is important to take them seriously and understand that they are not just random bad smells, but potentially a sign of something much darker. If you notice these odors in your environment, it is crucial to seek spiritual cleansing. Cleansing rituals can vary, but they often involve purifying the space with incense, salt, or holy water. These rituals are designed to banish negative energies and restore a sense of peace and safety. By performing a cleansing, you can protect yourself and your home from further spiritual harm. Additionally, it can be helpful to call on spiritual guidance from a trusted source, whether it's a religious leader, a spiritual advisor, or even your own faith practices. These guides can provide you with the tools and knowledge needed to combat the negative forces at play and reclaim your space from their influence. Remember, as chosen ones, you have the strength and the power to overcome these dark influences. Recognizing the signs and taking action to protect yourself is a vital part of your spiritual journey. The presence of unexplainable foul odors is not something to be taken lightly, and by addressing it promptly, you can safeguard your well-being and continue on your path with confidence and peace. Sign number 2. Phantom touches. Phantom touches can be one of the most unsettling signs of witchcraft. Imagine feeling a brush against your skin, a tap on your shoulder, or even a firm grip, only to realize that no one is there. These sensations are more than just eerie, they might indicate spiritual interference. Many believe that these phantom touches are direct signs of witchcraft. Negative entities or malevolent spirits might be attempting to manipulate or intimidate you. Such touches can leave you feeling uneasy, vulnerable, and confused about what is happening. In religious and spiritual traditions, these experiences are often linked to malevolent spirits. These spirits aim to weaken the resolve of chosen ones by causing fear and doubt. The sensation of being touched when alone can be a tactic used by these entities to disrupt your peace and sense of safety. Recognizing these touches as significant is important. They are not random or harmless. These sensations can be a way for negative forces to make their presence known and to start influencing your thoughts and emotions. It's crucial to acknowledge these experiences and take steps to protect yourself. Seeking spiritual protection and cleansing is vital if you encounter phantom touches. There are various ways to protect yourself spiritually. Using protective symbols, wearing blessed objects, or reciting prayers can help create a barrier against negative entities. Additionally, cleansing your living space with incense, salt, or holy water can banish these unwanted influences. It's also helpful to call on spiritual guidance from trusted sources. Whether it's a religious leader, a spiritual advisor, or your own faith practices, seeking advice and support can strengthen your defenses. These guides can offer tools and rituals to help you combat the negative forces at play. Remember, as a chosen one, you have the inner strength to overcome these dark influences. Recognizing phantom touches and taking protective measures is a crucial part of your spiritual journey. By addressing these signs promptly and seriously, you can safeguard your well-being and continue on your path with confidence and peace. Phantom touches are a clear and unsettling sign of witchcraft. By understanding their significance and taking steps to protect yourself, you can resist these negative influences and maintain your spiritual strength. Stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and remember that you have the power to overcome these challenges. Sign number 3, disrupted water sources. Water sources behaving strangely can also be a sign of witchcraft. Imagine faucets turning on by themselves, hearing strange noises in the plumbing, or seeing water discoloration. These unusual events might be more than just coincidences. They could indicate spiritual interference. Water is often used in witchcraft rituals. It holds significant power in many spiritual practices. When water sources act oddly, it can be a sign that these practices are affecting your environment. These disruptions might be attempts to send negative energy or curses your way. The symbolic importance of water in spiritual traditions cannot be overstated. Water is a purifier and a source of life. When it becomes disturbed, it can signal a breach in your spiritual protection. These disruptions might suggest that something is trying to weaken your defenses and create chaos in your life. Observing these water anomalies is crucial. They are not just random mechanical issues, but potential warnings from the spiritual realm. If you notice these signs, consider them seriously and think about fortifying your spiritual defenses. To protect yourself, you can perform cleansing rituals. Use salt, holy water, or incense to purify your space and restore balance. Also, seek guidance from spiritual leaders or trusted advisors to help you strengthen your protection. Remember, as a chosen one, you have the power to resist these negative influences. Recognizing the signs and taking action is essential to maintaining your spiritual well-being. Disrupted water sources can be a clear indicator of witchcraft, and by addressing them, you can safeguard your environment and continue your spiritual journey with confidence. Sign number 4, unusual pet behavior. Pets can be sensitive to spiritual energies, often acting strangely when something is amiss. If your cat or dog starts staring at unseen entities, growling at empty spaces, or avoiding certain areas, it might be a sign of witchcraft. Animals have a heightened perception of spiritual disturbances. Their unusual behavior can indicate the presence of negative energy or witchcraft. For instance, if your pet suddenly becomes anxious or aggressive in specific areas of your home, it could be reacting to something you can't see. In ancient beliefs, animals were seen as protectors against evil spirits. Cats, especially, were thought to ward off negative entities. Dogs, with their acute senses, can detect spiritual threats and alert their owners. When your pet acts out of character, it's essential to pay attention. Their behavior can be a direct indicator that something is wrong spiritually. Observing your pet's reactions is crucial. If they consistently act strangely, it might not be just a quirk. They could be sensing a spiritual disturbance or presence that you need to address. To protect your home and your pet, consider spiritual cleansing rituals. Using incense, salt, or holy water can help purify your space and remove negative energies. You can also seek guidance from spiritual advisors to ensure your home is safe and secure. As chosen ones, your pets are your allies in detecting and protecting against witchcraft. Trust their instincts and take their unusual behavior seriously. By acknowledging these signs, you can maintain your spiritual well-being and keep your home a safe place for both you and your pets. Sign number 5. The enchantment of mirrors. Seeing fleeting shadows, faces, or movements in mirrors that vanish upon closer inspection can be a sign of witchcraft. Mirrors have long been believed to be portals or tools used in witchcraft. They can be used to spy on or influence chosen ones. Throughout history, many cultures have believed in the power of mirrors. In supernatural practices, mirrors are thought to connect different realms. Witches and sorcerers might use mirrors to cast spells, summon spirits, or send curses. These beliefs make mirrors a significant focus in spiritual protection. When you see strange things in mirrors, it might be more than just your imagination. These phenomena can indicate that someone is using the mirror to observe or affect you. The fleeting images are often meant to unsettle and create fear. Treat these occurrences with caution. They can be serious indicators of spiritual interference. One way to protect yourself is by covering mirrors at night. This simple act can prevent negative energies from using them as portals. Using spiritual symbols around mirrors can also help. Symbols like crosses, pentagrams, or other protective emblems can ward off negative forces. Placing these symbols on or near mirrors can block any unwanted spiritual activity. If you continue to experience strange occurrences with mirrors, consider seeking spiritual guidance. Advisors or religious leaders can provide additional protection methods and help cleanse any negative influences. Remember, as chosen ones, you have the power to protect yourself. Recognizing and addressing signs of witchcraft, like strange things in mirrors, is crucial. By taking these precautions, you can safeguard your spiritual well-being and maintain a positive, protected environment. Sign number 6. The whispers of shadows. Hearing faint whispers or murmurs when you are alone can be a sign of witchcraft. These sounds might seem like they are coming from nowhere and can be very unsettling. You might hear them in the quiet of the night or in an empty room, making you feel like you are not alone. These auditory experiences can be more than just your imagination. They might indicate that negative energy is trying to communicate with or influence you. Such whispers are often linked to witchcraft, where dark entities or curses are sent to disturb the chosen ones. Spiritually, these whispers can be seen as a form of attack. Dark entities might use this method to unsettle you, creating fear and doubt. The goal is to weaken your resolve and make you feel vulnerable. It's important to understand that these whispers are a sign that you need to take action. Recognizing and addressing these whispers is crucial. Do not dismiss them as mere noises. They can be warnings from the spiritual realm that something is wrong. Acknowledging their presence is the first step in protecting yourself from their negative influence. To combat these whispers, consider using spiritual protections. This can include prayers, wearing protective symbols, or cleansing your space with incense or holy water. Seeking guidance from a spiritual advisor or religious leader can also help. They can provide you with the tools and rituals needed to strengthen your defenses. Remember, as chosen ones, you are not powerless. These whispers, though frightening, are a sign that you are spiritually sensitive and aware. By addressing them, you can maintain your spiritual strength and continue on your path with confidence and protection. Stay vigilant and trust in your inner power to overcome these challenges. Sign number 7. Disappearance of personal energy. Feeling suddenly and extremely tired without any physical or emotional cause can be a sign of witchcraft. You might find yourself drained of energy, struggling to perform even simple daily tasks. This unexplained lethargy can be very concerning. Witchcraft can sap your personal energy, leaving you feeling weak and exhausted. This energy drain is not just physical. It can also affect your mental and emotional well-being. You might feel like something is constantly pulling you down, making it hard to stay motivated or focused. This phenomenon is often connected to spiritual vampirism or energy-draining practices. In these practices, negative entities or individuals might intentionally drain your energy to weaken you. This can happen through direct contact or even from a distance, using spells or curses designed to siphon your vitality. Recognizing this energy loss is crucial. If you feel persistently drained without a clear reason, it's important to consider the possibility of witchcraft. This awareness can help you take steps to protect yourself and reclaim your strength. Spiritual rejuvenation practices are vital in counteracting this energy loss. These practices can include meditation, prayer, or spending time in nature to restore your energy levels. Using protective symbols, such as crystals or talismans, can also help shield you from further energy drains. Additionally, cleansing rituals like burning sage or using holy water can purify your space and remove any negative influences. Seeking guidance from a spiritual advisor or healer can provide you with personalized methods to restore your energy and strengthen your defenses. As chosen ones, maintaining your personal strength is essential. By recognizing the signs of energy loss and taking action, you can protect yourself from these negative influences. Trust in your spiritual power and take steps to ensure your energy remains strong and vibrant. Sign number 8. Inexplicable technological malfunctions. Experiencing frequent and unusual malfunctions of electronic devices like phones, computers, and household appliances can be a sign of witchcraft. These disturbances often occur during critical moments, causing frustration and disruption in your daily life. These technological issues can be more than just random glitches. In the modern world, witchcraft can manifest as negative energy that disrupts the flow of electronic systems. When your devices consistently fail without any logical explanation, it might be an indicator of spiritual interference. Spiritually, these malfunctions can be seen as attempts to isolate or frustrate you. Negative entities might use technology to create barriers, preventing you from communicating effectively or completing important tasks. This can lead to feelings of helplessness and annoyance, which can weaken your resolve and focus. It's important to observe patterns in these technological malfunctions. Are they happening frequently? Do they occur at specific times or during important activities? Recognizing these patterns can help you understand that these issues might be part of a larger spiritual disruption. If you suspect that witchcraft is behind these technological problems, consider taking protective measures. Cleansing your space with incense or salt can help remove negative energies that might be affecting your devices. Using protective symbols or amulets near your electronics can also provide a shield against these disturbances. Seeking guidance from a spiritual advisor can offer additional strategies to protect your technological environment. They can provide rituals and practices to safeguard your devices and ensure smooth functioning. As chosen ones, it's crucial to stay vigilant and protect yourself from all forms of spiritual interference, including those affecting your technology. By recognizing and addressing these signs, you can maintain your focus and continue on your path without unnecessary disruptions. Trust in your ability to overcome these challenges and keep your electronic world in harmony. Sign number 9. Enigmatic symbols and patterns. The sudden appearance of strange symbols, markings, or patterns around your home or on personal belongings can be unsettling. These symbols might show up on walls, floors, mirrors, or even on your clothes or personal items without any clear explanation. Such symbols can be signs of witchcraft. They are often used in rituals to cast spells or curses. These markings might be designed to bring negative energy into your life, disrupt your peace, or cause harm. They can be intricate designs, runes, or even unfamiliar scripts that carry significant power in the realm of witchcraft. Historically and culturally, many societies have linked certain symbols to witchcraft practices. For example, in some traditions, specific runes or geometric patterns are used to invoke spirits or direct negative energy towards a target. These symbols have been documented in ancient texts and folklore as tools for casting spells or curses. Being vigilant about these signs is crucial. If you notice such symbols or patterns appearing without explanation, consider them serious indicators of supernatural interference. Do not dismiss them as mere coincidences or pranks. They might be a sign that someone is attempting to influence your life through witchcraft. To protect yourself, consider cleansing your space regularly. Using sage, holy water, or other cleansing rituals can help remove negative energies associated with these symbols. Additionally, placing protective symbols like crosses, pentagrams, or other religious icons around your home can offer further protection. Seek guidance from a spiritual advisor if you continue to encounter these enigmatic symbols. They can provide insight and additional methods to safeguard your environment. As chosen ones, staying aware and proactive about these signs can help you maintain your spiritual strength and peace. Trust in your ability to protect yourself and keep your space safe from negative influences. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and join our Discord community server linked in the description. Share your experiences and connect with fellow chosen ones. Stay protected and stay informed.